May 25th, good and bad feelings. A lot happens in one day, both negative and positive. If we do not take time to appreciate both, perhaps we will miss something that will help us grow. IP number 8, just for today. Most of us seem to unconsciously judge what happens in our lives each day as good or bad, success or failure. We tend to feel happy about the good and angry, frustrated, or guilty about the bad. Good and bad feelings, though, often have little to do with what's truly good or bad for us. We may learn more from our failures than our successes, especially if failure has come from taking a risk. Attaching value judgments to our emotional reactions ties us to our old ways of thinking. We can change the way we think about the incidents of everyday life, viewing them as opportunities for growth, not as good or bad. We can search for lessons rather than assigning value. When we do this, we learn something from each day. Our daily 10th step is an excellent tool for evaluating the day's events and learning from both success and failure. Just for today, I am offered an opportunity to apply the principles of recovery so that I will learn to grow. When I learn from life's events, I succeed. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is Just for Today. I go through incidents, good and bad, quote unquote, at work all the time. If I go to work expecting to do a certain thing, and then my foreman says, "Hey Herb, I'm gonna need you to go over here instead, and we have to knock this stuff out." And I'm like, man, I've been really planning all morning before I get to work on what I'm gonna do when I get there so that I can, do a good job. And then my plans switched, and now I'm forced to go do something that I might not like a whole lot, something that, in my head sucks. So I consider that, man, this is a bad day at work. But then I learn how to do something, or I'm forced to do something I don't like, but I get better at it because essentially I'm going to attack it and do it and get it out of the way so I can go back to what I wanted to do. And then in retrospect, I'm like, wow, I was able to overcome that obstacle. And even though I come home sometimes and I tell my wife, oh, they switched me up. Remember I was telling you I was going to do this? Well, they had me do this stuff that I don't like doing instead. And she says, well, it's probably because they believe in you and they think that, you can get it done. Maybe they think you have a skill set there that some of the other guys might not have, or something to that effect. And I'm like, wow, I didn't think of it that way, So I learned something new about myself. I learned something new about the job. I overcome, a pet peeve, and I face it and I get it out of the way. And then next time it doesn't seem so bad. Same thing at the gym. There's certain exercises I like, and there's certain ones I don't like. And the more I do the ones I don't like, I begin to like them. And then I end up not liking the ones that I used to like at the beginning. So good, bad is really relative, and it changes over time. So knowing that, when I think I'm having a bad day, I can take a step back and look at it and be like, is it really bad? Or is it just bad based on my emotions at the moment? Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.